And then I picked up this Igloo Elite cooler. This is a 1 gallon cooler. And Igloo. That's why I say igloo.
You said igloo.
Igloo. An Igloo cooler. This is it's the Southern. Hey YouTube friends, and welcome to RK Treasure Center. My name is Roy. Well, I just got through dropping off items over at the post office from what I sold. We got back from our trip. I turned off vacation mode, and within probably about 2 hours I had 4 items sold, and that was last night when I turned off the vacation mode, so the store was back on. And then overnight I sold 2 more items, so I ran to the post office, dropped them off this morning, and now I'm getting ready to go through the car wash. So I got to get rid of all the trips, bugs and dirt and everything that's on the windshields and all that in the truck. But anyway, I thought I'd go ahead and tell you about the items that sold and what they were. So we'll go ahead and tell you the 6 items that sold and what I paid for them, what they sold for, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of our trip, which is going to have a little bit of just us going to the beach, and it's not going to be all that kind of stuff, but it's going to be us going to the beach, preparing, getting ready to go and everything. And while we were at the beach, we made a little thrift trip, picked up a couple items, and I'm going to add that into this video. So let's go ahead and jump right into what sold first of all. All right, so I'm going to go with the cheapest one first, and that was a vintage Minnie Mouse keychain. It was a theme park keychain from the 1980s, real good condition. One of those things that you wouldn't just go pick up. This came out of a bag, which you probably heard me talk about before. I picked up a bag at the thrift shop that had a whole bunch of different items in it. It was $2.99 and had a lot of good little items in it. And whenever I come across grab bags, things like that, that's what I try to do, is pick up one of those. And generally I'll pull out the good stuff and just redonate the other stuff. But what I ended up doing was having a slow day, so I just started listing a bunch of stuff, and this is one of the items that sold. And it sold for $8.99 free shipping. And I'm gonna tell you, I probably already made $100 out of that $2.99 grab bag. So everything that sells on there is just profit. It doesn't take but a second to take a couple pictures, and I really didn't even do a good description. I just do a title, take some pictures, the title's the description, and then I'm done. So that's what I do when it comes to those kind of items. The next thing that sold was a vintage Anchor Hocking Fire King mug. It's an advertising mug. It says school pictures incorporated on it, and of course it's a milk glass mug. Generally Anchor Hocking mugs I don't pick up if they're plain. If they're maybe a unique color, or yellows, greens, oranges, they do better, make more money. Advertising mugs, they may sit for a little bit, like this one. I think so. It didn't sit for too long, maybe a month. And but I can pick these up at a thrift shop or garage sale for 25, 50 cents, 99 cents at the most generally, and turn right around, sell it. And this sold for $14.99 plus the buyer paid the shipping. And they did pay priority shipping, so that was really good. The next item that sold was an RCA WSP 155 wireless speaker system. I've shown you this before in the videos. You're going to see the picture of it pop up here. This sold for $74.99. I had 3 of them. Picked them up, got them for really cheap. They were still in the box. They're used, but they had the original box. And of course, anything that has this original box always helps out. They're complete, working. And this was the last one that sold. I've had them listed. I listed all 3 of them 2 months ago, so this is the 3rd one that sold. Like I said, $74.99, and the buyer paid the shipping. I did mail that out through UPS because it was cheaper. I think it cost $15.53 to mail it out UPS, and I only charged the buyer $14.40. So I lost out on $1 for the shipping, but that's okay, I don't mind, because I wanted to go out at a good price, competitive. There was a couple others listed, and like I said, I had 3 of them. I need to get rid of them. The next item that sold, of course, is something, because it's almost Christmas time. It's a Santa red hat, but it's a velvet hat. It's got like a cheetah pattern on it. This is another thrift store find for probably 99 cents. And this sold for $11.69 and the buyer paid the shipping. Like I said, it's almost Christmas time. It's unique. It's not just a normal Santa hat. It's a cheetah one. So that's what I knew it was going to sell, and it did. It sold really quickly. All right, so I'm out of the car wash and the truck is nice and squeaky clean and ready to go on another trip. Of course, we're not going on another trip, but it's ready. Anyway, let me go ahead and tell you about the next two items that sold, the last two. So this item is a vintage Teletubby backpack. It's basically plush with an open spot, so for a little child to put a couple, maybe a juice container or something like that into, but it's a backpack. This is Poe from the Teletubbies. I think this is, I'm not sure when the backpack was. I can't remember. I think it was 80s, maybe early 90s. Anyway, I knew that Teletubby stuff is old vintage and usually worth some money. I looked it up, and there were only a few others that were sold. One other was listed and they had good money on them, so I priced it at a good price. It sold for $45 plus the buyer paid the shipping. It's been listed for about 2.5 months, and that's a really good price because I paid $1.99 for it, so really happy about that. The last item I sold is something I've had for a little while, probably upwards of about 6 months. But it's a, well, it's a dish. I'll show it to you up here on the screen. It's a 1950s vintage colonial Hempstead by Royale. It's a vegetable bowl, and you'll see this design. It's a common design. You can usually find them in thrift shops. I want to say 1950s, 60s. This design, you'll find the plates a lot, or you might even find the little tiny saucers or dishes, but the bowls you don't find too often, and the cups. And when you can find sets, it's really good. They're a little heavy, but you can generally know that people are looking for replacement pieces. So that's what I did. I found several items and listed them. I found some plates, cups, the saucers, and the bowl. And instead of trying to make a set, I just parted it out. And like I said, this was probably 6.5, 7 months ago is when I got them all. So I listed them all individually as replacement parts for sets, and yeah, that's what it sold. This was the last item out of all that, and it sold for $11.25 plus the buyer paid the shipping. They actually paid more for the shipping than the bowl itself. But I bought all the pieces. I only paid now can't quite remember exactly, but I want to say it was $5.99 or $7.99 is what I paid, and I got about 10 pieces. So it wasn't an actual like set that I could make. It was kind of just a bunch of individual pieces. But I've been listing and selling them for up to $15 a piece, so made my money back. A really good find. Not something I would recommend for a fast seller if you go out and you do find it, because you will find this style or pattern at the thrift shop. But if you're willing to put it on a shelf and let it sell piece by piece over time, then pick them up for sure, because you'll find them for inexpensive prices. All right, I got one more stop to make, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and let you see some of our trip footage and our thrift shop footage while we're on vacation. And we're ready to go, and Kim's inside the car. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
And I got the puppy dogs. There's Penny.
Chrissy, come here.
Where's Chrissy?
Chrissy, come here.
Chrissy's right there.
There's Chrissy.
And there's Chrissy. That's our old dog. All right. Well, we're going to get ready to go, so we'll see you on the journey. We're crossing the Isabella Bridge and heading to South Padre Island. You ready? Woo, look at the water.
Woo.
I see the water. Yay, there's the water. Heading over.
You ready, girls? You ready to go walk on the beach?
You girls ready to go walk on the beach? They look excited, don't they? I know I'm excited. Look at all the water.
I'm ready to catch a fish.
All right. Ready to go fishing and catch a fish?
Yes.
Look at Penny's going to jump up there and say hi.
Hey, Penny. Oh, good. Say hi.
Say hi, Penny. Hi, Penny. She's nervous. She's like, I don't want to go on this bridge. I don't want to go on this bridge.
Poor Penny.
And here we go. There's at the top. And then there's South Padre Island. All right.
Look at that water.
The water is beautiful. Nice, and got that pretty blue screen. Yeah, got the trailer pulling behind us, doing just fine.
Yeah. This is Texas, y'all.
Texas, y'all. Okay, so we're all fixed up and parked at the campground. And there's the trailer, all set up. Looks pretty good. If you don't know what that is a little travel washing machine. There's no dryer, just a washing machine. But that's what that is, in case anybody owns an RV and ever wondered how people can do their clothes. That's a washer. So when we go to the beach, if we want to wash some clothes, or after a couple days we just want to wash some clothes and hang them up, we can do that. But this is the view that we have. And that's the sand dune, and right on the other side of that sand dune over there is actually the beach water. Now right here you can see water. This is where the inlet's at, but there's no beach right there, but we can go fishing right there. And then there's a statue of Jesus right there, and I'll get a better picture of that. It's a pretty cool statue. The statue of Jesus is to represent, he's got his arms out, and it's for all the lost souls that have perished out at sea, and a lot of boats and fishermen and things like that. Not fishes, but fishermen. All right, so it's the next day. Well, actually the day after we initially got to the campground, so that's what day it is. And I got Kim with me, and the dogs are back in the trailer in the air conditioning. They're relaxing.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're gonna go get some fish bait, and we're gonna look at going fishing. I think that's what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll catch something.
Yeah. We're not sourcing today?
We're not gonna go sourcing today, but we will go sourcing on this trip, that's for sure.
We do have to eat.
We have to eat. We brought groceries. We weren't just hoping that we were gonna play Survivor and catch fish, and that's all we were gonna live off of.
I don't know. I'm kind of up for that.
Okay, well you play Survivor. I'm gonna eat hamburgers. We're gonna go back across the causeway, the bridge, because I talked to the guy and he said the best bait shop is across the way where they have a whole bunch of stuff, so that's where we're gonna go. And
I'm excited to fish. I hope we catch a good red snapper.
I hope we catch a bunch of good fish, whatever it is.
Last time we caught the Spanish mackerel.
Yeah, we caught a Spanish mackerel the last time we were here, so that was good.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right, so let's head on to the fish shop.
Okay.
All right, so Kim and I, we went into the bait and tackle store right there, gift shop. We picked up some mullets. 3 bags of mullet. Some dead mullet. Just go fishing with, bait fish, cut up fish. And then in here we got, you want to open that up? Some shrimp.
Ooh.
Lively shrimp. Look at that.
Yeah, they are.
All right, so we got some shrimp to go fishing with.
I don't think I've ever baited a shrimp.
Here, you want to eat a shrimp?
No.
They're good.
No, thank you. But I don't think I've ever baited one. Where do you put the hook through?
Oh, well, I'll show you.
Okay, good.
All right. All right, so we're gonna go fishing.
Good morning.
Well, it got a little, I'd say cool front came through, but our temperature right now is only, I think, what, 73 degrees, so it's pretty nice outside. But that's our cool front right now. And it's a little gloomy. You can see it's a little gloomy. There's a lot of other campers and trailers around. So we decided that we'd spend today going thrifting.
Yeah.
All right. Kim's all excited about it.
No, I am. I really am. I'm happy for you. And me.
So we're gonna go to some thrift shops and see what they have on the island, and we got some other shopping we got to go to, but we got some other shopping we got to go also. So we just thought we'd go ahead and see what's out there.
Yeah, you just woke up.
I didn't just wake up. I've been up for a little bit. All right. So let's go see what thrift shops we can find and we can run into, and if there's some good ones, I'll show them to you.
Have a good day.
Okay. I just wanted to show you that we do have pirate ships down here in South Texas. The pirate ship right there is just a whale watching type cruise pirate ship, but they do have pirate ships. That's cool. little barbecue stuff. Yeah. All the little stuff. $800. So we just got out of that retail shop called, well, it's called Whiskers Resale Shop from South Padre Island. So we just got out of the resale shop. I got 2 items. I picked up a Bud Light advertising mug. You know, it's a really nice, it's a huge mug. $2 was the sticker on it, and I think I can probably get about I don't know, probably about $15 for it plus shipping, something like that. And then I picked up this Igloo Elite cooler. This is a 1 gallon cooler, and Igloo. That's why I say igloo.
You said igloo.
Igloo. An Igloo cooler. This is, it's the southern. The Igloo cooler. This is the Igloo cooler. Anyway, this has $6 on it. I went ahead and paid the $6 on it. I'm not going to make a lot off of it, but I'll be able to sell this for about $19.99 plus shipping.
And
so,
I got some Skechers.
And Kim got Skechers for her.
For $5.
For $5.
You know I don't like to pay new prices.
You got some Skechers shoes.
Yeah.
So she got herself some Skechers shoes.
And a bandana.
And a bandana. All right.
So to go with your Igloo.
To go with my Igloo. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not exactly the norm by showing kind of vacation stuff in a video, but I hope you enjoyed it. I promise that I'll get back to more normal videos with a little bit more information. Just trying to catch back, let you know that we're all okay. Also, in the return video that I did, the last video from our return trip, I explained that my wife had and I went on vacation, came back, and then my daughter had to have surgery, so we ran to my daughter's to go take care of that. She's doing fine, and I want to thank you all, everybody out there that left comments in our last video showing support and your prayers. Thank you very much. She is doing very good, so no problems there. Recuperating just fine. That's why we were able to leave her and come back home. So I appreciate everybody for all those comments. Thank you for watching. If you're a reseller, go out there and find it, sell it, profit. Everyone else, take care, be safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.